Hey guys, how's it going? I am WWE Hall of Famer Lita, welcoming you to General Admission Wrestling.
Hey folks, welcome to Friday Night Storm, our final show before Northern Lights. We saw on Monday on Academy Storm Chaser, we saw so much. We saw things get finalized. We saw matches get added. We know that Northern Lights, from the Academy's perspective, is going to be absolutely nuts. And I think that there's no reason to believe that we won't see the same here today on Friday Night Storm. It is Northern Lights, a 4-day special event spread over 2 weeks. Broadcasts happening on Monday and Friday, and then the following week on Monday and Friday as well. And then that final Friday show will be a special premiere event, so make sure you join in and watch it with us. And at the end of this show, like we had on Academy, we will show you the updated card and each day's schedule. And right now we have ourselves a Challenger Briefcase ladder match qualifier. Cara has not really been around that much. He's been dealing with injuries. He's been working over in Mexico. But we know that he remains one of the best luchadors this side of the border. And he hopes to show that, add himself into the Challenger Briefcase ladder match for the opportunity to become a world champion. Meanwhile, Zack Sabre Jr., we just saw him last week in that three-way dance for World Championship #1 contendership. He fought valiantly against Walter, a man who wasn't even supposed to be in that match, but who somehow weaseled his way in, and Zack Sabre Jr. made him tap out, but unfortunately it didn't count, and Zack Sabre fell victim to Walter once again. The submission master, and now float over DDT from Sabre. Because of what he did, he has earned himself the opportunity to get into the Challenger Briefcase ladder match, and everything that means. We will of course see our 6th and final qualifier for the ladder match coming up later on. Shelton Benjamin will be in that one. That was announced on our Discord server. You should join that, by the way. Link is on the website, generaladmissionwrestling.com. Join the Discord, and you can see all the breaking news that is exclusive polls and conversations with other members of the GAW community. It's a great place to be, and we have tons of fun. Zack Sabre Jr. with a nice guillotine leg drop. Cover here from Sabre, known for his submissions. Maybe he'll need one to get it done. And when you talk about Discord, you got to talk about gaming. And when you talk about gaming, you're talking about Twitch. Come hang out with us on Twitch at Griff_from GA. Link is in the description as well. We have a great time over there. Great community, lots of wrestling references. So I hope you can join us sometime. We have a ton of fun. I will be resuming my normal streaming schedule in a couple weeks. I'm going out of town for the last time, I promise. This is the last time that I'm going out of town and messing up the schedule. Then we'll be returning to normal. Cara not doing a lot of the luchador high flying that we're used to seeing from him. I think he knows that Zack Sabre Jr. is liable to catch you in one of his deadly submissions at any point, no matter what you do. Big kick from Zack Sabre Jr. Floors Cara. Nice strike, Sabre. Takedown, and now rear chin lock applied. Another submission hold employed by the submission master. Have I mentioned that Zack Sabre Jr. is the submission master enough? That's I think it's important to note. And he tried against Walter. He really did, and he got him to tap out, but it was on the outside. It didn't count. I'm sure that he will be kicking himself for doing that. Walter tapped on the outside, but when Zack Sabre Jr. got him back in the inside of the ring, it didn't matter. Cattle mutilation, arm bar, none of it mattered. Octopus stretch. Walter would not give up. Another cover here from Zack Sabre and a kick out from Cara. We got two more guys who have never been world champion in their GAW careers, much like the four men who are already in the Challenger Briefcase ladder match. Cara out of the corner with a cartwheel kick, and Zack Sabre, he avoided that one. Cutter attempt countered by the luchador, but Sabre comes right back. Pull back, Sabre with a big backbreaker. Knowing that Pac used the Challenger Briefcase to become world champion, what a missile drop kick off the top from ZSJ. So knowing that Pac did that, whoever wins the Challenger Briefcase, you have to believe, is thinking that they can easily become world champion. Suplex countered by ZSJ into a neck breaker. And for the four guys, and now the fifth, whichever one of these guys it will be, who will win the Challenger Briefcase, you know that represents a huge opportunity. Look at this, grounded hammerlock stretch, and Cara has to tap out. And ZSJ, I mean, he has to have set a record in GAW for the number of different submission holds that he has used to win a match. What a performance from Zack Sabre Jr., a grounded hammerlock stretch to tap out Cara. And the fact that Cara, by the way, has began to employ the hammerlock DDT as well makes it very interesting that Zack Sabre Jr. would go for the grounded hammerlock stretch to win. But the submission master, he remains one of the deadliest submission wrestlers. Now, unfortunately for ZSJ, when it comes to a ladder match, your submissions mean next to nothing, but he's in, and because he's in, he's got himself a chance. I'll tell you what else is going down on Northern Lights. The Usos defend the tag team championships against the Lucha Brothers. This is not the first time that these two teams have met, and the Usos are ready to mix it up again with some of their greatest rivals in GAW. Remember last year, Us? We took a count out on them Lucha boys. I've been thinking about that every day. We made the wrong decision, Us.
Pues sí, al tratar de estar 100% saludables y estar en forma para estar entregando un buen espectáculo cada fin de semana.
We made the wrong decision because we allowed those boys to get in our heads. We told them their fight wasn't worth it, so we ducked it. Every fight is worth fighting, Us.
Me molesta cuando piratean mis máscaras, güey, y las venden, hacen negocio.
It don't matter to us what those boys do. We here for a fight, and we're not leaving without the championships. Bandito, I'm sorry I wasn't watching my back last week. You gotta be careful out there, hermano. That's not your fault, Rey. Those guys were just waiting for the right moment. Look at... This is bigger than just what happened to me. People believe they can push us around. Like we're just happy to be here because this is your first title in GAW. I won't let it happen. I want you and I to fight them together as a team. Are you serious? Rey, are you even healthy enough? It doesn't matter. I can walk. And if I can walk, I can defend LAX and my heritage. There's no one better to defend it with than the future of this sport. Well, this match is official. A tag team contest at Northern Lights. The Intercontinental Champion Bandito will team with Rey Mysterio, the most decorated champion in the history of general admission wrestling, to take on Conor McGregor and Bobby Lashley. What an incredible match this promises to be, and it goes down on Northern Lights. Kairi Sane is a fan favorite. She always will be. But maybe in this match, maybe we got something else coming for us, because Kairi Sane today has to take on the #1 contender to the Women's World Championship and the woman who has burst onto the scene as one of the best wrestlers in GAW in a short period of time. But Kairi Sane is still going to get that support from the fans. There's no doubt about it, even though she has struggled in GAW. Injuries have derailed her, and a very, very difficult strength of schedule has made it difficult for her to get some momentum. But she will always have the support of the fans. There's no doubt about that. Her opponent, though, she's got to be watching her back, and Kairi Sane does as well. Say what you want about Dakota Kai, but she is smart, she is calculating, and she knows how to get the upper hand in any situation. So Kairi Sane's got to watch out, much like Ember Moon does as well. But what an opportunity this presents for Kairi Sane as well, knowing that potentially she's got to win. She could win against the #1 contender to the world champion. Everything about Ember Moon has won fans over from the very start. And that starts, of course, with the entrance theme. If you love this song as much as so many others do, then go check out our Spotify, our special Spotify playlist. Links in the description, or you can search General Admission Wrestling on Spotify as well. We have all of our entrance themes, all of the theme songs to our special event as well. So if you love the Northern Lights theme like I do, that's in that playlist as well. You can work out to that. You can just throw it on while you're falling asleep. Doesn't really matter. It's something great to listen to, I can guarantee you that. Ember Moon has a great opportunity against Dakota Kai to become the world champion. And I say that because when those two fought, I mean, Ember Moon won. Ember Moon beat the champ. So this isn't a hypothetical wondering, can Ember Moon beat Dakota Kai? No. We know that Ember Moon is capable of beating Dakota Kai. Is she capable of beating Kairi Sane? That's what we're going to have to find out. Ember Moon is an incredible athlete. Kairi Sane is a terrific athletic talent as well, but look at this, crucifix bomb. Kairi Sane, or crucifix driver, I should say, but Kairi Sane kicks out. Ember Moon can keep you off your toes because of such an energetic pace, but also a very unconventional pace. That she will speed up, she will use her incredible athleticism, but then she will slow it down without warning. And it makes it so difficult to deal with for anyone. But Dakota Kai, it really messed with her. Where is Dakota? Where is the world champion? That's what I need to know. Sane with a beautiful neck breaker. I need to know where the world champ is right now because, I mean, look, I don't need to be the one to tell you. Dakota Kai has no limits. She will do anything. With Ember Moon being out here, Kai will do whatever is in her power to get the advantage going into Northern Lights. Where that match goes down. Sane. Northern Lights suplex and the bridge. Ember Moon powers out. But that's a good sign from Kairi Sane. She's got to be able to keep Ember Moon out of rhythm. She has to change levels. She has to change the pace. This will be a great way to do it as Kairi Sane marches the distance of the ring. Sane's got her lined up. Sliding forearm to the jaw. That'll knock a few teeth out, but Kairi Sane not done there. Sane from the top, moonsault. That's not the only top rope move that the Pirate Princess is incredibly adept at, and I think we might be seeing the other one, the famous one. Sane from the top. Sane's lined her up. Insane elbow. Moon moved out of the way. And now Moon from behind. Moon got her with a crucifix. Moon once again trying to steal it from Kairi Sane, and Sane kicks out. That's exactly what I'm talking about. The ability of Moon, her athleticism. She was able to get Sane from behind in that crucifix. And now Ember Moon from the top. Moon looking for the eclipse, but Kairi Sane slid her head out of it at the last moment. The Eclipse is dangerous. Probably the most dangerous move in female wrestling right now, at least in my opinion. But it's not dangerous if you don't let it hit you. Maybe Dakota Kai can take a few notes. She was the victim of the Eclipse last week, or 2 weeks ago, I should say. But now, Kairi Sane. Oh, she's gonna line Ember Moon up again, the Pirate Princess. She's got her in the sights. Kairi Sane with a sliding forearm, and again, right into the jaw of Ember Moon. That'll dislocate your jaw real fast, but now Kairi Sane's gone up top again. Sane, she's in the drop zone once again. Insane elbow, but Ember Moon moved out of the way for a second time, and now a forearm to the back of the neck. Good Lord. She uncorked that one, but Kairi Sane kicks out. Now this is what Ember Moon will do to you. And she was too smart for that insane elbow. Into the corner goes Sane. Ember Moon, front flip splash into the corner. She says to Kairi Sane, look, I can do that to you too. And now here comes Ember Moon to the top. Oh, we know what's coming. Sane to her feet. Eclipse, but again, Sane countered it beautifully. It was necessary. But Kairi Sane stays alive in this match, at least for now. Moon's got her up. Michinoku driver. Didn't even go for the cover. Ember Moon has designs on something more than that. To the top for the third time. Moon has motion. Kairi Sane to her feet. Moon Eclipse. Third time's the charm. And Moon keeps the arm locked in. Ember Moon beats Kairi Sane, remains undefeated, and she is rolling into Northern Lights. It was hard fought. What a battle that was. 2 Eclipses countered by Sane, but the third one is all she needed. And it's another demonstration to Dakota Kai that if that Eclipse lands, it is over. Ember Moon, she deserves to celebrate, but Dakota Kai got into the ring. She waited until the end of the match. Kai over the top chiropractor. A little reminder to Ember Moon that the world champion, she's got something up her sleeve as well. And now Dakota Kai to the top. She's not usually one to go from up there, but she's got Ember Moon up. Ronda Rousey. Ronda Rousey blocks Dakota Kai, and Rousey throws Ember Moon out of the ring to get her away from the Women's World Champion. Ronda Rousey was forced to join Team Kick, but nobody said that she had to go along with what Kai is doing, and Kai is furious. She's not gonna throw down with Ronda Rousey right now, nor should she. Oh, you gotta be careful right now. Backstage, Nick Gray has caught up with Rosita's manager, Hernandez. Thanks, Griff. Hernandez, you're a 20-year veteran of this sport and a champion in multiple countries, but you've never had a trainee rise this fast, this quickly. How long do you think Rosita can stay on top as U.S. champion? What kind of a question is that, cabron? Rosita is the U.S. champion now. She'll be on top the rest of her career. She has LAX behind her. She'll be the best in the game for years. Well, I'm actually glad you mentioned that, because it doesn't seem like LAX is fully behind her. Rosita is U.S. champion, Bandito is Intercontinental champion, and yet we never see any of you together. Are there issues in LAX? You journalists always miss the forest for the trees. You want to talk about LAX, but you don't even see that we have 2 young rising Latino stars holding championships. That's the story everyone should be talking about. It's a revolution, cabron. But what about the LAX? What about the group? It's a revolution. The Challenger Briefcase ladder match field is nearly set. 5 men have punched their ticket to Seattle for the most famous ladder match of the year in GAW. 1 more still to come. Will it be Shelton Benjamin? Will it be Buddy Murphy, who is the final entrant in the Challenger Briefcase ladder match? Either way, it will be a man who has never won the world champion to walk away with the Challenger Briefcase at Northern Lights. Our main event is coming up next. Buddy Murphy has been champion before in general admission wrestling. He was a former Cruiserweight champion, won the Cruiserweight Championship last year in Season 1. He was the man who lost it to Will Ospreay, who then became the final Cruiserweight champion when he unified it with the Intercontinental Championship. So Buddy Murphy has his spot in that lineage of great Cruiserweight champions. And if you ever want to take a look at that list for the Cruiserweight Championship or any title in the history of general admission wrestling, head on over to our website, generaladmissionwrestling.com. You'll see full championship histories of all of our titles dating back to 2005. You'll also see full recaps of every show as they happen, so you'll never have to miss a minute. You'll also see the link to our Discord server, and join that. We'll have a lot of fun over there. All kinds of great stuff on the website, so make sure you check it out. You can hear the reaction for Shelton Benjamin, the man who made his debut a couple of weeks ago, answering Bandito to challenge for the Intercontinental Championship. Benjamin came up just short on that night, but he remains one of the most popular and one of the most surprising additions to general admission wrestling. And now, in just his second match, he gets the opportunity to earn his place in the Challenger Briefcase ladder match. Think about this. Shelton Benjamin is 2 wins away from holding that Challenger Briefcase and potentially becoming the world champion. It is our main event, and it's right now. When Shelton Benjamin debuted, it was all people could talk about, both on the Discord and on social media. Go follow us on our social media channels, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. Links are all in the description as well. You know that we'll be showing highlights and some of the most talked about moments from Northern Lights. Benjamin now grounded hammerlock stretch. This is how Zack Sabre Jr. earned his place in the Challenger Briefcase ladder match as well. I wonder if Shelty B had that on his mind. Buddy Murphy with a nice drop kick, and now Murphy going in with the backbreaker. We know that for as athletic as Buddy Murphy is, he is just as strong. He works at a high tempo, extremely hard hitting. So for Benjamin, maybe that's the formula that could beat the former amateur wrestling standout, because that is Benjamin's bread and butter, is his amateur wrestling. Now, he is an incredible athlete as well, as we know. So, you know, it's not a matter of just out-athleting him, if you will. I'm not sure a lot of guys can. A couple of the guys in that ladder match might be able to, though. We have some incredible athletes going in to Northern Lights to compete for that Challenger Briefcase. Kofi Kingston, Will Ospreay, chief among them. Murphy trying to get him up onto the shoulders again, but Benjamin, too strong, shakes that one off. And now Murphy to his feet. Benjamin with a pay dirt. Wow, is it that quick? Is it that easy for Shelton Benjamin? Under 2 minutes? It's under 2 minutes. Shelton Benjamin's going to Seattle. It apparently is that quick. Unbelievable. Here's another look. Pay dirt. Good night. Shelton Benjamin is the 6th competitor in the Challenger Briefcase ladder match. Will Ospreay, Kofi Kingston, Cody Rhodes, Pete Dunne, ZSJ, and Shelton Benjamin. All of them looking for their first world championship in GAW. They will head into that ladder match to compete for the Challenger Briefcase. And here he comes. You could have expected something like this, to see Walter in this position, knowing that he is the one who's going to challenge Aleister Black, at least at this point, for the World Championship at Northern Lights. It is stunning that he's gotten himself into this position. It is shocking that someone has not done something about this. But I guess a match contract is a match contract, and somehow Walter got his. So I guess the big man will be the one challenging Aleister Black. I think there's no doubt about what he's doing here. Not that I'd like to see it, not that any of you like to see it, but no, we got to deal with it. I think this is the reality now. Aleister, I know you're here. Come out! Answer the ring general. You're lucky, Walter. No one else on earth would be willing to fight you again after what you've done. But I'm gonna end this title challenge for good, Walter. I'm not afraid of you. You should be, Aleister. In all your time in kickboxing, mixed martial arts, wrestling all over the world, you've never seen anyone like me. You've never known someone who will not back away from you because you pretend you're something to be feared. I am feared, Aleister. I am the most terrifying man in wrestling. People leave countries before taking matches with me. I'm not leaving, Walter. I'm going to prove to you, even though everywhere you've been, you're the guy. Here, you're just a guy. I'm not afraid of you. You can come at me again and again and again until you can't get back up, and I will continue to put you down. You can't keep me down. You don't have the strength. Aleister Black, Walter, they're on a collision course at Northern Lights, and Walter right in the face of the world champion. Walter struck first. Aleister Black, too quick for that one. That is the world champion learning from past mistakes. Not that he made very many of them, but Walter getting exactly what he deserves. The world champion showing that, yes, you should fear him. Look at Black. Black is a terrific striker, as we know. Walter now clearly on the back foot, as he should be. Into the corner, and Black once again. And you got to prove to Walter that he is in over his head right now. And he certainly is. Walter out of the way of the spinning knee. Walter just trying to do something. Oh, geez. I think we might see the use for this table that Walter brought in the ring earlier. Aleister Black could be in trouble here as the world champion prone on the table. His challenger going up top. It's Northern Lights. Walter has the opportunity to be world champion. Walter from the top, and Aleister Black moved out of the way. The splash did not hit. Black mass. Walter ducks underneath, and now Walter right hand strike. Walter from behind. Walter from behind takes him down with a rear naked choke. The world champion Aleister Black, he refuses to tap out, but Walter just trying to grind the life out of him with the rear naked choke, and now he's left the world champion for dead. Walter somehow has proven again that he is the #1 contender to the world champion. Say what you want, but Walter certainly is one of the most terrifying men on earth, and Aleister Black will have to experience it for a third time. And I have this announcement to make. The main event of Northern Lights beginning on Monday will be Walter versus Aleister Black in the Steel Cell. That is coming at you on Friday, but for now, or 2 weeks, a week from next Friday, I should say. But for now, we will leave you with the updated card and all of the match day events for Northern Lights. We will see you on Monday as that event begins. We appreciate you.